The awareness that consumers and individuals are receiving right now, it is basically giving them knowledge that they have control of their life on how they can get the resources, but they have to really hunt them down. I don't want individuals to have to hunt them down. I want to be able to create a robust solution for them to be able to get all their healthcare needs met. Whether it's Reiki, whether it's energy healing, whether it's life coaching, and whether it is being able to tackle a functional medicine doctor who is an MD but is able to see someone who doesn't have this rigid way of being able to see a patient and stuff. I'm disappointed by some of the structures that we have going on in the healthcare system. So the pivot from my own personal journey to see on how hard it was and to see where I can fill in a gap, that's what I wanted to go into and explore more. And my curiosity led me to get into a space of life coaching to be able to expand within myself, but then to also be okay, how do I also fix a problem that I saw in my own personal journey of becoming one? I'm going full throttle with it, my heart, my energy, and I know that it is something that is going to keep on growing because it is a future model of healthcare and especially life coaching that I think is going to be very transformative as we come with more complex problems. We need more individuals to come in and step in with their power and to create those solutions. Coaching has been instrumental for CEOs, entrepreneurs, community leaders, women leaderships, forums, all across the board, because you have these individuals, like I said, with the growth mindset, the movers and the shakers who are here, who are the positive rebels in this world, to disrupt it in a way that creates the positive impact. And because coaching is all directly related to positive psychology, came the formation of positive psychology and coaching. I see it as a prerequisite to how you have a dentist and a MD and a best friend. You need to have a coach in your life. Your family structures are getting smaller. Everyone is taking charge of their own personal individualistic goals, self-care goals, personal goals. And sometimes you're looking for that North Star or that bright light who can potentially guide you there. I think coaches fulfill that role. I think that they are your cheerleaders 24/7. A growth mindset treats a challenge as an opportunity. They treat it as a way to stretch themselves. They treat it as a way to climb higher within themselves first, and then for what's around them. They're very resilient to change, and they don't oppose it. They actually welcome it. They welcome all their emotions, the fear, the discomfort. They don't shy away from it, because they think it's a part of life that will keep on expanding their personal growth. When an individual has a growth mindset and they're looking for continuous growth in their career path, the journey for being guided, advised, counseled doesn't expire. Because mentors, advisors, and managers, they open doors. They connect you. It's not like they're leading you to that opportunity, but they open the doors. And I find that entrepreneurship is taking a big increase. The demand for coaches to keep on challenging their current models to get them to scale higher, larger, braver, bolder, transformational. Coaches do that. Prerequisite is working with the coaches that they have a growth mindset. They've been stuck, they've been in sort of complacency, but now they want to expand. So when I come in, there is already an intake form that they fill out, and it's primarily getting to the deeper understanding of what they want to achieve. What is their self-purpose on wanting to see a self-coach? Because the wisdom is actually within the client. I am just removing the fog. I am being able to show them the lights of reframing ways that have kept them stuck, to make them think otherwise. Their perspectives change with deep questioning that a coach goes through. No size fits all. So when a client comes to me, they come to me with a targeted goal, and those targeted goal could be of a meander of different things that have held them back. Therapy goes in the background of your childhood, your trauma, anything that is diagnosed where you can need a clinician or medication, that is therapy. But then came positive psychology, which is dealing with your present day moment. So bringing you into your, what is happening right now and how do we keep on moving you forward? And so came the introduction of coaching, and this is a little less than 60 years ago. It got defined like that, and you could see that the climb of coaching came because there was a need that we don't have to stay in the past. We can stay in the present and we can actually move forward, because the staying in the past keeps you stuck. Staying in the present moment allows you to focus on the isness of the present moment to move you forward to what goals and ambitions are stretch, items that you have orchestrated for your life. And Bodhi is an enchanted tree, it's an enlightened tree. And if you look at the Bodhi tree, it has these branches that keep on growing. And because I focus on people's personal growth, I thought that it was pretty appropriate to have a tree that focuses on enlightenment as an individual is growing personally, but then also in terms of their personal actualization. And I thought that the Bodhi tree would be a good mascot, it would be a good logo for my personal story of what I want to do for the long run. I found that in school, we weren't taught life skills. We weren't taught relationship skills. We weren't taught communication skills. And so I would try to seek that out from the outside world. I tried to get it from my mother. I tried to get it from my grandmother. I struggled with grades. Both my sisters, my twin sister did so well. And I just couldn't hack that piece, because I was like, sure, academic is great. It enriches you. It gives you the tools, but it doesn't give you the skills on how to apply it. So most of my learnings have been actually from the external world. They've been actually found in a really long relationship I had with a friend who was, very metaphysically evolved. Then I met some really interesting gurus who have taught me, who are like senseis. They have more life experiences, so they share their wisdom with me. And I think that some of the formal training I received was obviously through a credentialing life coaching program. But if I was to really be honest with you, most of my teachings and learnings have been from individuals who have gone through really tough times and who have gotten out of the tunnel with great bright lights, and they have wanted to share their wisdom.